Have you ever wondered if there's more to the story than just a narrative of a heartbroken woman left behind? Dive deep with us into the dynamics of relationships where external forces might be louder than the man's, leading to unexpected separations and profound realizations. Let's try to understand the whole scenario. It's an age-old narrative we've heard countless times. A man leaves a woman, and she's left to pick up the pieces, wallowing in her loneliness while he thrives. At first glance, the situation seems blatantly clear-cut, casting the man in a villainous role. However, there's always more beneath the surface than what meets the eye. When relationships crumble, it's easy to lay blame. More often than not, it's the man who gets vilified. But what if the real culprit isn't always infidelity or loss of interest? What if the underlying issue stems from an unmet and perhaps unreasonable set of expectations?
17 and a half years married, 4 kids. I begged this man, please, I've never been out of the U.S. Can we please go out of the U.S.? I want to experience something new. Can we travel? Can we do something? No. I get a text from him 5 minutes ago. What does it say? Hey, I need your permission. It's in the planning, but me and Aaron, his fiance, are taking her kids and he wants to take Kylie to Mexico for spring break. And I said, because he needs my permission to do that. And I said, absolutely, it's a great experience for her. Just please watch her, have fun and be safe. But it's really, really hard for me because it's like 17 and a half years, 4 kids, and I begged you to take us or to take me and to do those kinds of trips and to spend that kind of time with us. And it was always no. And now you're giving this woman everything that I begged you for. Everything I begged you for, you are giving to her. People do that because they want to feel heard. And they want to know that they're validated for feeling the way that they're feeling, that it's not right and it isn't okay. And it confirms my choice to divorce was right. Even though I'm the one that was shamed and I'm the one that lost friends of 15 years because they didn't want to be associated with me anymore because I walked away.
The unfair burden of expectations. Many relationships operate under a dynamic where the woman is unduly influenced by external voices, primarily her close friends and sometimes her mother. Every relationship has its trials, and every couple faces challenges. But when a woman places more weight on outside opinions than the voice of her partner, a relationship's foundation begins to crack. It's one thing to seek advice from loved ones, but when their voices overshadow that of the man she claims to love, the imbalance becomes glaringly evident. If a man constantly feels unheard, unappreciated, or belittled because his views or desires aren't in line with what her friends or mother believe, he starts to question the sustainability of the relationship. In such situations, men often feel like outsiders in their own relationships.
So I've come to the realization tonight, I'm not made to date in 2023. I don't understand where the hell this has gone to. I'm not made for situationships, whatever the that means. I'm not made to be I don't know. I'm made to be a wife and a mom. I want my man to come home to me. I want to have dinner cooked. I want laundry done. I want to do all that. That's what I'm made for. That's what God made me for. I know people are going to be like, it's 2023. Women don't need to be doing that. I want that. I want that. My man to come home from a hard day's work and the house cleaned and dinner cooked and dishes done and laundry done, and I want happiness. I want to take care of my man that takes care of me. I'm not made for this. I am not made for dating in 2023. This is absolutely ridiculous. My heart's too big. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, my ex-husband is a piece of shit. Has moved on, married, and whatever. And I know my standards might be a little too high. I just want my best friend. Where the he at? That's what I want, is my best friend, and I want to take care of him, and I want him to take care of me. Like, what the doesn't seem like that much to ask for.
The irony of success. It's a tragic irony that many women who once lamented their men's perceived lack of ambition or success become bitter when he eventually finds his stride post-breakup. Instead of celebrating his accomplishments, there's a sense of resentment that she isn't a part of his newfound prosperity. The hurt isn't necessarily about the lost relationship. It's the sting of seeing him flourish without her, especially when her narrative was so focused on his shortcomings. It's crucial to understand that everyone grows at their own pace. While a man might not have achieved his peak during the relationship, it doesn't mean he never will. Breaking free from a relationship where he felt perpetually undermined might have been the catalyst he needed to finally thrive.
This is what happens when you listen to your girlfriends and not your husband, and just listen to her, no flipping accountability. Lady, I'm made to be a wife. Cat. Stop the cap. The cat in the background after she says she's meant to be a wife and mother had me in stitches. This hits close to home. Been divorced over a year after 10 years of marriage. She called last night actually crying and wanting her life back. No honey, that ship has sailed. You made your choices, then acted on those choices for a year. Now you want to cook, clean, and take care of kids? Nah, I'm good. My stepmother literally did this same thing. Listened to the other women in her family about being able to find better, sold our house, moved to another state for another guy, and when she got there he didn't want to take her seriously or live with her. Can't make this stuff up. She's not upset she got divorced. She is upset that her ex-husband is doing better than her. She doesn't like that coffee.
Jealousy, a bitter pill. Post-breakup, it's not uncommon for women in this dynamic to see their ex-partners raising happy families, achieving career milestones, and genuinely enjoying life. The green-eyed monster of jealousy isn't so much about wanting him back, but about not being part of that joyous journey. It's an acknowledgement of a missed opportunity, a realization that if she had been more patient or understanding, she might have been by his side. It's essential to remember that happiness isn't finite. Just because he's found joy doesn't mean there's none left for her. Instead of harboring resentment, it's healthier to reflect on the past, learn from it, and strive for personal growth. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this perspective, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Your engagement fuels our passion to keep delving into the intricacies of human connections.